Out this super and actually finds a connection with Sergeant, forcing him back as well. He'll just go back into the arms of Hammer. Triple box here, but sadly for them, no super to be able to really deal some damage. Ali jumps over the top and tries to get some work done, but he's more of the same, absolutely obliterated off the map. Just Firecrow left alone. He's going to go for it now, but X9J powers forward. And the Pam's not going to be locked down by Adinho. And Revenant XSPARK, even though they had a rough start to this game, bounced back well.
Clever wall break coming out of Sergeant there. So you saw the cube castle being built, all three members trapped inside it. They burst through with a gadget from Stu. Instead of using the speed zone, I believe he just simply clicks a button and now can walk through that as long as he has super. A reset here for game number 2. High flying offense for both sides. Right now, Loud taking control of the mid, slowly working their way up. Ali reliance on those mind games. If she can charge a super, invisibility is going to be her best asset.
Absolutely. I mean, using that breakthrough is going to be so helpful to the rest of the team, and specifically against Ali as well. Might even see him kind of go towards Adinho here through the walls, but choosing to just play it a bit more patient, wait for his teammates to get some of these kills, and that they are as Response getting boxed in on the left-hand side. Firecrow dashing through with the breakthrough gadget and evading shots nicely. Can he survive it just narrowly as Adinho can't find the clip?
Dog's just going to pocket this in the bottom right-hand side for now. Now expanding, diving, going at Sergeant head first. Doesn't make enough for a kill. Response holding on to a super as well. Keep in mind, that can be used almost like a Sandy gadget or a Shadow Realm for Cordelius. If you pop the cocoon, trap them in it, they can't stop the ball. It'll roll right on past them.
Well, Response coming in now with a hypercharge, just throws a few of those spiders down, and the box goes to the right-hand side, just keeps the ball away from Sergeant, who's obviously looking to lunge towards that goal, and X9J being just a consistent controller through the mid.
Not an ideal interaction for the red roster. They would have much rather made contact with that hypercharged super coming out of Response. They're still holding firm in the mid though. Sergeant, left-hand side, looking for an angle. Adinho facing bullets from every direction he's working with. Ice cubes on the ground, and now a bunch of cubes. They're doing everything they can just to hold, but they haven't progressed forward on the map at all this set.
Well, Adinho's going to be able to just about pick up Sergeant there. Was incredibly low, but survived nonetheless. Jumping in from Dog now might actually go down to this Pam turret, but he just about stays out the way of it. And Spiderlings on the right-hand side from Response will push them back into this mid. Sergeant lunging straight out of spawn and trying to get some work done, and does that very well.
Dog trying to buy his team some time. Knew he was a gunner. A hypercharge for Firecrow. Sure, he can walk through walls, but Revenant bait this out. They're patient. They're waiting. And now Sergeant has hit the go button. It's a hypercharge down the left-hand side. Bursting through the walls. Now a cocoon. No contact on the other end. It's Lumi who makes a connection with all members of Revenant. Firecrow looking for an angle to try and get this kill in Response, but he's holding firm. Now he's popping a hypercharge just to grab a kill. 30 HP, and finally Firecrow buries him.
Yeah, Firecrow boxed himself there, leaving Adinho very susceptible, so had to throw the super down just to stop Revenant from taking advantage of that slight misplay. X9J throwing out some shots. What hope does Loud have in overtime? With this Ali on their side, Response with a super in hand. Scrap Sucker not going to be used, but Dog gets a nice kill there, and Sergeant needs to cycle out these supers and keep this mobility in overtime.
Ali knew that she had to break through right there and then, because otherwise Dog is going to be on his back heels the entire duration. He needs grasp. All the bushes have been shred through. Now a kick forward from Jay. He is trapped though. Firecrow popping a hypercharge. Now a stun going in on the left-hand side as well. They're going for 2. Pocket on the ball in the top left-hand side. A healing station will keep Jay afloat.
Yeah, forced hypercharge there from Jake to stay alive in this situation as well, and he's getting some really nice heals and shield off the back of it, sitting in out for such a long period of time. Adinho throwing out shots, trying to keep them back. The Frostbite's there as well to delay what seems to be inevitable, but Revenant get a really nice super in Meeple's Mansion, in the right-hand side, and Sergeant will slide into this healing station as well and get some shield now moving forwards as Firecrow trying to defend, but a pass might be all it needs for Revenant to put the nail in the coffin. Super shot available, and Firecrow so low. Adinho going to be low as well, and they can't stop Revenant's push in overtime. That's the second set, and Revenant so far, so good.
Smooth sailing. This is looking way too easy for our quarterfinal stage. Revenant XSPARK from a tiny region. Many believing in them, many resting their fate. Only 10% of the world counting them in to win this one. Nonetheless, they have started out with a huge lead, especially on the backs of their superstar Sergeant.
I mean, incredible stuff from him, it really was. Getting so many kills, breaking through at the right moments, and you touched on it massively. Being able to get the 3 of them out of that Meeple's Mansion turned the game massively. We didn't see Loud expecting that. He burst through, the others follow, and they get some really nice plays. I think maybe even a goal off the back of it. It was incredible stuff from them. And you see so many moments where Revenant in general are making some incredible plays. It started really well again for Loud, but they just weren't able to keep that pressure up as the adjustments were made to stop the alley.
And they're doing it in such a contrasting style into what got them here for a lot of the year. Aggressive, all up in your face kind of action. Instead though, they're facing the meta, they're changing, they're evolving. That's what you want to see out of world caliber teams. SCA's finest, certainly proving they deserve a seat at the table.
Absolutely, these fans were, listen, I was about to say it was not intended. They were very loud yesterday. Today, not so much, as they are 2-0 down against Revenant. I'm sure they'll be backing their team as they've come all the way from Brazil to support these guys. They need all the help they can get at this point, as 3 in a row is what's necessary for Loud to get through to the semifinals.
South America has plenty of passion backing them. I know Loud have plenty of supporters from home here in Stockholm as well. Many travel afar, many have woken up early to see the best of the best compete. But Loud are gonna have to do something that's pretty darn difficult, to put it frankly. It's really, really hard to make a reverse sweep happen. It's hard to win 3 in a row just in general. Revenant on the brink of doing that. Loud on the brink of destruction. And they're gonna have to come alive right now. The vibes have been good with them all weekend long, but this is truly their first big test.
Absolutely, I mean, Loud have been playing so well all weekend long. And up until now, it's been seeming very good for them. You know, so many of the public, so many of us on the desk predicted them to win this. And bear in mind, it was a 90-10 as well from the public, which really did surprise me, considering Revenant's recent form through LCQ and World Finals. We are onto Hard Rock Mine in Gem Grab. Might be the last set here for Loud if Revenant can get the job done. And if they're playing like they have been, I can see that happening.
Reset here for Loud. No alley, no shade, no Hank. So several common culprits here on the map going down. Mina getting eliminated from the equation is a good call. Ooh, Anita first overall. So Nita by no means an awful brawler, but it's really supposed to go into tanks. I'm used to seeing this as an answer to brawlers, not as a start to any draft.
I'm pretty sure me and Uber saw this exact same thing on the first day from Revenant XSPARK against, I believe it was SK. Bringing out Anita first pick on Hard Rock Mine, I think it's exactly what they did. It didn't work too well for them then. It wasn't abysmal, don't get me wrong. Nita's one of those brawlers that eventually you're going to be able to get something done if you're resilient enough. But it is a little bit of a question one, especially when something like that's still on the board. Ruffs, the brawler that he is right now, you'd think would be snapped up by Revenant.
In the face of Anita, Colonel Ruffs is not feeling any threat, so they're just probably going to go ahead and click whatever strategy they were initially going to go with. Colonel Ruffs can be paired with a lot of different things, especially a bounce shot off those walls. Back in the old days, Rico is the man, and of course, Colonel Ruffs has the same kind of ability with that, but more importantly, he's charging up your teammates' hypercharges. That's something that's so important in our modern Brawlstars day. Revenant with an instant response, though. They grab a Lily, so Loud don't bite. Tara still left on the board, so because they grab Nita, I think it makes it much more difficult for Loud to respond with a stereotypical Tara.
Absolutely, and I mean, this seems to me, at least from the Revenant side, like the kind of composition that maybe wants to play from behind in these situations. The Lily, super, hypercharge, really solid. The same with the super and hypercharge of the Charlie as well, can make those players drop their gems on the spot. They're going to take a notice, something that's just a bit more versatile, really solid from range. The Fat Splatter scouting the grass quite nicely. And I like Loud's comp. Revenant seems different, you know, when you pick Nita first, I think it kind of confuses the other team.
They do have a traditional mid in aggro and now a defender in something like Bruce, though. Revenant don't mind playing behind in Gym Grab. Had the opportunity to listen to some of Jay's analysis from his videos that he posted on the LCQ. They're unique, they're fun, and more importantly, they're getting the job done. Loud, South America's final hope, are on their last life. They need to claim 3 straight sets if they want to bring this region back to a semifinal.
Well, as you can see at the moment, Revenant XSPARK just chilling at the back. Adinho and Vicro forced to continuously scout out Sergeant just in case he does what he's doing now. He slips into the bush, going to find some good connections and force response into the right-hand side as well. So even if they get him, they've got another problem to worry about.
Revenant really relying on the paranoia. Invisibility, being able to traverse into a different realm makes a big